Hi everyone, you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 4 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 4 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division word problems. Let's just start with the test questions. A construction company purchased 9 tons of marble. The price was $92 per ton. What was the total price of the marble? So 1 ton, the price of the 1 ton is $92, right? And he purchased 9 tons. So you have to do 92 times 9. You need to calculate the. Okay, 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 9 is 81 and 182. So that is 828. So option 2 is the correct option. That is 828. Mrs. Stewart's class raised a total of 495 silkworms. And 273 of them turned into moths. How many silkworms did not turn into moths? 945 minus 273. 5 minus 3 is 2. You need to borrow 1. So 14 take away 7 is 7 and 6. So the ones that are not turned into moths are 672. Option number is the correct option. Recently, the value of the Denny's college saving funds decreased by $87. If the fund was worth $559 before. How much is it worth now? Earlier it was 5,559. So let's just subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. 5 take away 2 is 3. That is 531. Yes, hello, hi. I can see your messages. That is 531. Option number 2 is the correct option. There are 1,772 chairs set up in the gym for an assembly. After the assembly, all the chairs will be put away on racks that hold 4 chairs. How many racks are needed? So you need to divide 1,772 divided by 1,772 divided by 4. We can go for 4 times 4 is 16. Seven take away 6 is 1. We need to bring the other 7 down. We can go for again 4 times 4, that is 16. Now bring 2 down 4 times. 3 is 12. So that is 443. Option number 3 is the correct, 2 is the correct option, that is 443. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is word problems with extra or missing information. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Donald goes to the fruit stand and buy oranges, lemons, and limes. The fruit will last Donald for 7 days. He buy 14 oranges, 9 lemons and 18 limes. How many pieces of fruit does Donald buy in all? So he buy orange, lemon, and lime. So 14 orange, 9 lemons, 18 lime. That is 41. So the correct option is 41. That is 41. Jonathan drove 9 kilometers from his house to Riverville. From Riverville, Jonathan drove to Pond Village. Then he drove 16 kilometers from Pond Village to Streamburg. How far did Jonathan drive in all from his house to the Streamburg? So we are given from his house to Riverville, he drove 9 kilometers, right? Then he drove 16 kilometers from Pond Village to Streamburg. So you're not given with how much he traveled to Pond Village, right? So there is not enough information to solve this problem. Option number two is the correct option. Carol wants to make 11 bowls of peach punch and 19 bowls of pineapple punch. Each punch bowl holds 18 liters of punch. How many liters of soda will Daryl need in all? So 11 bowls of peach punch and 19 bowls of pineapple punch. Each bowl holds 18 liters of punch. So 11 times 18. mm, 11 bowls of peach and 19 bowls of pineapple. So 11 plus 9 is 30, right? So I think there is not enough information because 19 plus 11 is 30 and 30 times 18 is 540. So there is not enough information to solve this problem. Okay, plans to make 6 liters of blackberry punch and 19 liters of lemon lime punch. For his class, 1 liter of punch will serve 20 students at the party. How many students will Albert's punch serve? 19 plus 6 liter is 25 liters, right? And 1 liter is served to 20 students. So you have to do 20 times 25. That would be 500 liters. Got it? So that is 500 because 1 liter is served to 20 students, right? So 16 plus 9 is 25 liters. So 25 times 20 is 500. The correct option is 500. Kenji baked 11 raspberry pies and 6 peach pies. Each raspberry pie has 13 slices. How many slices of pie did Kenji bake in all? So there is not enough information to solve this problem. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Estimate sums, differences, products, and quotients word problems. Let's just start with the test questions. A large company is hosting a conference. So far, a total of 88 people have signed up, including 15 from the United States. About how many people from other countries have signed up? Okay, so 88 people have signed up, including 15 from the United States. About how many people from other countries? So 88 minus 15. So 90 minus 20. 88 is rounded to 80. 88 is rounded to 90. And 15 is rounded to 20. So 90 minus 20 is 70. It is the correct option is 70. Option number 2 is the correct option. Shannon bought 72 bags of marble. There were 10 marbles in each bag. About how many marbles did Shannon buy? So you have to do 72 times 10. So 72 times 10, you need to estimate them first. 72 times 10 is 70 times 1. 10, that is 700. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 700. Mrs. Griffin's class raised a total of 83 silkworms and 61 of them turned into moths. About how many silkworms did not turn into moths? So that is 83 minus 61. 83 is rounded to 80 and 61 is rounded to 60. 80 minus 60 is 20. That is 20. Option number 2 is the correct option. Brandy's car broke and she used $530. from her savings to have it repaired. After that, she had $692 left in savings. About how much money did Brandy have saved before her car broke? 530 and plus 692. 530 is rounded to 500. 692 is rounded to 700. That would be 1200. Option number 2 is the correct option. A cookie factory produced 962 packages of cookies. There were 6 cookies in each package. About how many cookies did the factory produce in all? So you have to do 962 times 6. So 962 is rounded to 1000. That is 6000. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Solve word problems using guess and check. Let's just start with the test questions. In Mary's class, there are two more boys than girls. There are 20 students in all. How many girls are there in Mary's class? So two more boys than girl. So that means there are nine girls, two more. 9 plus 2 is 11, right? So 11 plus 9 is 20 because the total students in class is 20. There are two more boys. So girls are 9. The correct option is 20. Option number 2 is the correct option. 9 it is. Joel has 16 pens. All of the pens are either blue or black. There are 8 or more blue pens than black pens. How many blue pens does Joel have? 16 pens, right? All of the pens are either blue or black. There are 8 more blue pens than black pens. So 8 more. 16 pens, right? 8 more. 8 more blue pens than black pens, right? How many blue pens, Joel? Okay. Total are 16, right? So 12 blue pens and 4. Because if we have 4 black pens, so 8 plus 4, 8 more blue pens. So the correct option is 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. 12? Yes, 12 it is. Vicky bought a box with both blueberry and poppy seed muffins. There were 6 more blueberry muffins than poppy seed muffins. And there were 16 muffins in all. How many blueberry muffins did Vicky buy? 11 it is. The correct option is 11. Option number 1 is the correct option. Omar has 7 more red papers than green papers. In all, he has 11 papers. How many green papers does Omar have? That is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 4 math. Chapter we were working on is mixed operations. The lessons we have covered today are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division word problems with extra or missing information, estimate sums, differences, products and quotients, word problems, save word problems using guess and check. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.